Hello everybody and happy Thanksgiving, past Thanksgiving. Don't know when this video is going to get uploaded, but just want to say thank you and shout out to everybody that's been showing love on the past video on who is DVNO. I never thought I was going to get like 100 views in like under a week, and I'm just really thankful for each and every one of those people that's decided to share it, that decided to watch and listen to the video. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But on that lovely note, I just wanted to try to do something that's kind of beneficial for the community in regards to the music community, and kind of talk about my own personal experiences on the come up and the come up of you wanting to become an artist but not wanting to get scammed along the process. And I myself, believe it or not, as smart as a person I am, can get scammed. So I'm gonna give you a couple of occurrences when I've gotten scammed inside the music industry, and I might come up and here trying to just get my name more poppin' in this nature. So I'm gonna tell you story number one. I was just on Instagram going through marketing pages. Sometimes people send you a message or send me a message about oh, let me do a video for your song for such and such dollar amount. Oh, I could do a dance video for your video and dance to your song and get it more views and plays. And you think, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, like TikTok and Reels has made it very popular just to be able, wanting to do streamings of like people just dancing to music, and people just keep coming back to that, so they always just get the views on that. They're probably great dancers and things of that nature, so you want that kind of traction for your song too, right? So I met up with a guy on the internet, don't remember bro's name, but he hit me up and he said, hey, I could do a dance for one of your songs. And I went, and you obviously want to do a little bit of research before you go full force with a person and give them your hard work and money, right? So I go over to the page, I noticed they had two pages. They had a meme page, and then they had like a dancing page in a sense. So I said, oh, okay, bro, that sounds good. Which page you're going to upload it at? And he said he was going to do it on his dancing page, and I think he was asking for, I think it was like close to, I think it was $100 or $80 to $100 of the sort. And he went and said, yeah, I got you. Which song you want to do? And I ended up picking the song Facts, which was a song I recorded a while back, but it's no longer on streaming platforms, just because I just didn't feel like it was really me all that much. So, but I was trying to promote that song, and it's about just me spitting the facts, why I'm the best, things of that nature. And essentially, that's not the best song to use to promote with a dance video in retrospect, but like I was like, whatever, I was just trying to see what works in the world, see if a dancing video was gonna help elevate my status as an artist. So I believe I sent it to him on Cash App. Mistake numero uno: do not send a business through Cash App unless you can really 100% trust this business, because I learned if you do it through PayPal, through a business transaction, you can get a good chance of you getting your money back after getting scammed. So people are asking via Zelle or Cash App, that's a red flag right there. But it's not like the only demeanor of what should like prevent you from working with somebody. So I was just thinking, okay. I sent him them, I think $80 to $100 via Zelle, and I would say, okay. He said he'd get it back to me in like 3 days. All right, bro. I mean, you gotta make your whole dance routine. I'm not gonna be like, okay, 3 days is a lot, but I'm new in this stuff, so didn't know what to really expect. And guys, I kid you not, this guy did not respond to me or have a video ready in 2 weeks. And I started to be like, hey man, where's the video? I'm on his DMs, like, where's the video? He says, it's coming out, bro. It's coming out. I've been really busy and stuff. I'm like, huh? And that's when it started to get to me, like, what the heck? Where's my video? This guy has made other songs or videos and stuff of that nature. So I was really shocked, and I started to notice that his comments were like looking more like bots. So I was like, oh, this is absolutely crazy. Bro inflated his own numbers, and now with those inflated numbers, it had tricked me to believe that he was a real honorable person. So pay attention to the comments to the likes ratio, because if one gets a lot of likes, there's gonna be a lot of real comments. But most of these comments were like, oh cool, fire emojis, and there I was just, I'm like, alright, this is good enough for me, and I'm really like checking. So I ended up commenting on under all of his posts and saying this person's a scammer, I paid this person such and such money, he's scamming. I commented this thing, I swear, maybe 20 posts of his, and he sends me a DM, bro, why are you spreading those lies about me? And I said, as far as I'm concerned, those are the truth, because you haven't delivered a video that you promised to me in 2 weeks that you said was gonna get done in 3 days. So now I am to believe, with you not responding back, that you're not gonna get it done. He says, no bro, I'm gonna get it done. And guys, I kid you not, after my bullying of commenting and calling him out to be a scammer, bro actually made a dance video to my song Facts. And I kid you not, it was nothing against him and his dancing, but it was horrible dancing. Like I was just shocked what bro thinking he was doing. Like, you know, like I was just really like, if I could just replicate it real quick for you guys, it was like to like a song called Facts about why I'm better than people and things, and why I'm a better rapper, and you know, it's a very braggadocious song. So for me just to like see those silly dance moves with those lyrics, I'm like, oh my god, I just got freaking robbed. So I was like, all right, it's all right. Yeah, maybe he's not a good dancer, you know. So I consider that a scam. Even though he did deliver the video, it took a lot of bullying out of me to get the video done. But let me tell you guys, it was not worth $80 to $100. I ended up just losing $80, $100 for a terrible dance video. It didn't get me more popular than where I am today. So I say that to say this: if you were to do a dance video, number one, make sure they're not gonna scam you and that they're really reliable and done like at least I would say 20 dance videos, because anything less than that I would say is scamming material. So I would just need to see, you know, their numbers and how it really affects my numbers and kind of see how that all plays out. And that was that one. And I never spoke with bro again. But on my second occasion of almost getting scammed, didn't get scammed. You get scammed one time, you start paying attention to all these things. And one time in the morning, you know, I was just going through my emails, and I noticed I get an email from who they claim to be, I believe, a CEO or one of the higher ups of Cash Money Records. Cash Money Records, the same record label that is quote unquote ran by Birdman, that has signed artists like Lil Wayne, that has signed artists from the Hot Boys, that signed artists like Young Thug in the past, that signed artists like what was the other guy, Blueface. And yeah, I say all those names to say this: I am nothing like those guys. Nothing against those guys, but my music is nothing like those guys. So for Cash Money Records to say, hey, we really like your music, you know, we need you to send such and such money so we can offer a contract. So they wanted me to send them money so that they can help cover the playing costs and fees of registration for me to sign up for Cash Money Records. They quote unquote claim that they could have flew me out for free. I just needed to pay the referral fee for artists, things of that nature. And I'm like, referral fee? That sounds super unrealistic. A referral fee? And I'm already just going on based off, number one, I am not a Cash Money artist. I knew that for a fact. I'm not a Cash Money artist. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do some more research. And, you know, luckily I had ChatGPT. I was typing up all these long questions and, you know, asking the specifics of the business transaction and see if they were really Cash Money Records. I said, I will not send you money until I see a real contract. And they keep telling me, we're not going to send you the contract unless you send us the money. Scam. Scam, scam, scam. Eventually, I ended up telling bro, and I called him out. I said, hey, bro, this is one of the worst attempts I've seen at a scam at a really long time. This is so messed up. You're trying to target in people's dreams and aspirations and claim that Cash Money actually wants them. Bro, actually listen to my music, and if you would have told me like someone like a bigger like UMG or such and such wants to sign me with real contractual proof of what the splits and everything was going to look like, I may have considered. But everything was saying red flag, red flag. Thus, called bro out via email for being a scammer. Crazy enough, did not get a response. And crazy enough, this guy is not that good at scamming, because 2 days later, he then sends me another email asking if I want to sign to Cash Money Records and that they're interested. So the bro has been through so many different peoples and scams that he can't even keep track on who said what he said to who. So I'm like, yep, that's another big red flag. This guy is a scammer. And and that was it with that one. I was kind of shocked, but like not shocked, because I already know I got scammed once before. I'm not going to let it happen again. Always do your research. And I'm going to tell you about one more scam I almost got fallen into. And that one was by a marketing team. I was just on Facebook one day and just scrolling through Reels, looking at funny stuff. And when you're an artist, you get recommended sometimes things that pertain to artists, whether it's recording services, whether it's funny moments about being an artist, real or independent artist, things of that nature. So I went ahead and I'm just scrolling and I see a ad for a marketing company called Laballo or Laballo Marketing. Apparently they're based out in LA. And they wanted to invite me out. They sent me a text message, and I said the ad was they wanted to fly people out to LA to their penthouse so that they can work on music and record and talk about a marketing plan to make the artist poppin'. I said, oh, okay, that sounds cool. And then they kept throwing, we'll fly you out for free. We'll pay for everything. You get to live in the penthouse for 1 week and things of that nature. And I thought, dang, that all sounds really nice and lovely. Me not paying anything? People want to have a chat and conversation with me? Oh, that's wonderful. So, I submitted my information. I sent my phone number, which I regret. I get a call. Well, I actually get a text first saying, how old are you? And, would you be okay to have a phone conversation about me signing up with this marketing team? And I said, yeah, I want to do some more research, want to ask some more questions. So I got, when you already got scammed or you've been people trying to scam you, you're always very careful about whether or not you should be communicating. You don't want your information to be put out there. So I eventually just, I signed up, and then they sent me a text message, but I thought, it's probably a scam. It's probably a scam. So I kind of ignored it 2 days. 2 days later, these people call me. They say, hey, we're the Laballo marketing team, and we're just trying to, get in contact with you and set up a marketing program for one of your songs. We've heard your music. Sounds really good. Things of that nature. And these guys, even up to a point, found me on Instagram and sent me a DM and said, oh, we love your music, we want to set up a meeting. I said, all right, let's go set up a meeting and see what these guys are all about. So I'm talking to one person, I don't remember their name, but they were hitting me with the oh yeah, your music sounds good. They hit me with a bunch of questions, which I think was an attempt to make them sound more professional, like, are you an independent artist? How many music songs do you have? How many plays do you get normally? Like, isn't all these things you could do by looking off my profile? You can obviously tell I'm gonna get thousands and thousands of plays. I just made a post that I just got 700 this year or so off of like my iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube plays. At least that's what United Masters say. So I was like, yeah, I get this much numbers. I was just trying to let them know my true intentions. But I also brought up in the phone conversation that I also like to do research on people that, you know, are kind of scamming, making sure I don't get scammed again. He says, oh yeah, that stinks. So I ended up going and having this phone conversation. It was about 10 minutes long. And then he said, all right, well, my manager would like to speak with you. And I feel like when I hear things like that, I'm like, why wasn't I speaking with bro in the first place? And I feel like at that point, the manager was kind of there to kind of help seal the deal, as many of these scams are very notorious for. Usually one person's there to retrieve the person they're going to scam, and then they send them to their boss to help close the deal on whatever scam they're about to attempt on. You know, and I was just also going over to their YouTube and their Instagrams, and their numbers are not that much more better than mine. You know, their numbers are not like, ooh, this is what's really gonna make me want to work with them. Like, it was low numbers. It was low, low amount of comments, low likes. And it's not like that's what makes me base off a business, but it keeps a track record and kind of makes me decide whether it's a real business or not. So halfway through the conversation, the call apparently got hanged up midway, and I was just kind of confused, but I was like, whatever. These guys called me back. So they called me back. We're on the phone again. He's like, yeah, let me send you a Zoom link, yada yada. And I think, Zoom, trying to make them sound more professional. But in the midst of me not being in a conversation, I go to old reliable Reddit for a little bit of research about this company. And literally the first 3 to 4 posts were about Labalo being a scam marketing company and how they take advantage of artists. And I said, holy crap. And I looked Labalo through other means and trying to find where they're located, and I was just having a hard time finding all that. So it led me to believe that this company is a scam as well. I blocked all their numbers. I will hopefully never be hearing from them again. And if I do, I'm just going to block their next number they call me off. Because in the end of the day, yeah, you can get these kind of people and they can give you thousands of plays, guys. I remember once when I was first starting out as Illuminati King, I had a song, I cover Frank Ocean's Thinking About You, available on all streaming platforms, and I sent that for a playlist through a company I found on Fiverr. And kid you not, guys, I got I think thousands of plays on Thinking About You. And I thought, wow, that's really great. But it wasn't that great, because the numbers that I got versus my fans and versus my what was going on my socials was just not adding or being equal to each other. So after I think I had my song on that playlist, I want to say 4 days to a week. I've acquired a couple thousand plays, but literally the month after that, I didn't retain any of those new listeners. I didn't retain new fans. No numbers were consistent. I went back to my old the same ways. And it was at that point I knew that things were artificial. So I say all that to say this one moment. I know that as an artist, we tend to feel, stressed out about the numbers. We feel pressure to have very high numbers to appear successful. But you don't need thousands and thousands of plays to feel like you accomplished something. You don't need millions of dollars in the account. You don't need, even though that would be lovely, I would not complain about having $1 million, but you don't need all those numbers to say that you're successful in the music industry. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to put out the music that I like, you're going to put the music that you like, and you're just going to hope for the best. And I know that scammers are not the friendliest. They'll do anything to get any nickel out of you. They can't get real honorable jobs. And they're going to do anything to take advantage of your aspirations and your passions. So whenever you get into a marketing situation or you are paying a service for another person to help you with your work and your music, make sure that you freaking do the research, guys. Because, you don't want to end up like me one day and be at a loss of $80 or $100 that I could have used in my company for something more better, like ads on Facebook or ads on Instagram, and help promote my songs that way. But I say all that to say this: you guys be safe. I want you guys to stay out of trouble. And if you made it this far, drop a comment down below. Say, I'm at the bottom. I'm right under here. Mr. DVNO, thank you for everything. Thank you for the wisdom. And I say all that to say this: be careful. Stay out of trouble. Stay focused. Stay locked in. And you guys have a safe day.